saying that she's right then?
berdoa.
Who's right?
Cicero, you need to hear this.
Someone's been quite the artist.
What? His name? Are you joking?
Vasco, enough, please. We have more important things to talk about.
What's the matter?
What Oli saw at the Misted Isles triggered something. Memory.
He patched it up?
And more. There was text that had been inscribed onto it. His memory is returning.
Well, what does it say then? Anything about the artifacts?
It essentially reads a warning, written by the ruler of the Empire during the months before it fell.
Is this the same emperor who won the Civil War?
The one that championed that the artifact should be hidden, yes.
If this is to be believed, then he admitted that the war had been a mistake. And one by one, unprotected by our celestial boon, our cities fell to the other gods. The chaos of the land bred, and the war of the divine raged on.
Other gods?
In the scroll that Lucia gave you, we learned about a chaos that consumed the lands, that we suspect led to the cataclysm.
Well, there have been no reports from the neighboring regions about rampaging divines, and Umber is a godless city, so...
To those in times not yet past, if among the bones of my people you find our legacies, if those legacies still give you strength, know that the schemer, Breog, still lives. And if one god can survive, know that he might not be alone. Do not follow my mistake. Reclaim the schemer's gifts.
Their legacy? The Masquerades?
The artifacts were a part of their god. It isn't a stretch to believe that the Masquerades draw their power from him as well.
And if he's still alive somewhere...
He might not be the only one.
And the threat of a cataclysm is real.
Ages. Lucia was right.
There's more, Cicero. The images.
The artifacts?
Yes, look.
A tree? The singing tree.
It might explain how it's been alive for so long.
We have to go. Two of you, stay here. Look after the Fae and... Oli, when he wakes up, get him to tell you where the last artifact is. The rest of you get ready. How is he doing?
He'll be all right. Takes after you quite a bit, actually.
Why do you say that?
There's a determination in the way he moves, an authority in the way he speaks.
Is that a compliment?
He's rather malodorous, too, in case I haven't mentioned. How's that for a compliment?
Almost too kind from you.
Go on, Cicero. I'll be ready in a bit.
Galden?
You were right. You said yesterday that you were concerned about how much bigger this investigation might get.
Now you see what I mean?
Do you think it might be true? That gods might exist?
What do you mean?
If they do, then religions can't all be lies, can they?
You're thinking about your brother.
Maybe there is a promised land. Maybe the Elysians got it right with a Charmel. Maybe I'll get to see him again.
Perhaps, but until then...
Right. We have work to do.
Amadea,
I'm sorry?
you look a little pale.
I was just... Gods, Cicero.
Gods?
Alive. What does that even mean? That they walk among us? All the gods in the foreign religions are all just concepts, and now...
You can't be sure the term means the same to the Dementicate as it does to us. For all you know, Breog could have simply been a talented mortal.
A talented mortal who gives part of himself to create artifacts that allow us to bend the elements of the physical realm itself? Perhaps your idea of talented mortal needs a little redefining.
Listen, Amadeo, we don't know enough to make any judgments. What we do know, however, is that out there are powerful artifacts that we need to secure. That's all that matters right now. All right?
Of course, you're right. I shouldn't be straying.
Good. Now let's get ready. You don't seem quite as fazed by the revelations.
What? Gods?
It's quite a discovery. That they might still live. Whatever that means.
I might perhaps be more affected if it were more affecting.
They're gods we're talking about.
And I know nothing about them. How am I supposed to let an idea influence me if it's still cloaked in questions? Whatever it is, we should leave soon. I don't quite enjoy sitting around like this.
You look like you're in a hurry, sir?
I am. The Hall of Songs, please. Right away.
In the mural, it seemed like the artifact was inside the singing tree itself. How are you intending on confirming that?
If there is anyone who can tell us the history of the singing tree, it's Mirabas. Hopefully she can tell us more.
But do you think she even knows if...
Wait. Is that... No.
Ah, un déroulement qui sonne un peu un début de fin, ou un début qu'on s'enligne là-dessus. C'est bon. Quand ça commence à dégénérer à des places que c'est pas supposé dégénérer, c'est un bon signe.
No!
Ah, ça dégénère. Je confirme.
We've got this. Damn it!
Je vais quand même me permettre de fouiller. Ah, je peux pas. Ah, là, ça sonne un début de on s'enligne vers une fin. En plus, avec l'OST qui est...
Orlana!
Mask runners!
Orlana, what happened?
Mask runners! They swarmed the hall. I don't know why or...
Mirabas, where is she?
Over there, at the tree.
Get those you can to safety.
But
Look around you, Orlana. The hall is lost.
all right. Take care of her, Cicero.
Mirabas!
Come on, Jake.
Arrive bien.
Hold your ground! Mirror boss, we have to leave.
The tree, Cicero.
What?
Their leader. She's ascending it. They're here for something.
Stay here. I'm going up.
Cicero!
Tend to your songstresses, Mira.
Be safe, Cicero.
Get them! Ready yourselves. Titia!
You have put your faith in the wrong forces,
Non,
Cicero.
lève-la, elle.
Lucia, stop.
Do you see now what you could have gained? Do not let him follow me.
Lucia!
The light will cut you down.
Cierto.
Mira.
Hang in there, Mira.
Justice will blind you.
stop. Please.
Ah, n'arrête pas de chanter, il veut dire. Dès le moment où c'est qu'elle arrête de chanter, c'est parce qu'elle est morte. Elle chante encore.
For the light! That should be the last of them.
Good. Now quick. No. No!
Elle a arrêté de chanter. La salle des chants. Ah non.
No! Mira,
My boy,
hold on.
my time is long over.
Mira, please.
Sing a good song for me.
Mira. Mira. No! No! Mira.
My boy.
Quoi, j'ai refait la cinématique juste en retournant dessus? Ah, ok, c'est ça, il y a un lag. Ah, là, vous avez frustré mon gars, je vous le garantis. Je pense qu'il est pas très joyeux. Je risque de vous la montrer profondément dans le cul.
Lucia!
Don't stop!
You were right!
What?
You were right! About the cataclysm, about the artifacts! I have seen enough for myself to believe.
You understand?
I don't want there to be another cataclysm.
We are on the same page, you and I. I knew you would see it.
Our goals are the same, yes. But you cannot achieve them this way.
No, 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 no! You are so close to understanding!
Wake up and look at the fires, Lucia! What will you be saving? A ruined city? Mira Bast is dead because of you!
The lady has...
The lady does not have it figured out! You said she has a plan for me. How can you believe that when I am standing against you? She is not a god, Lucia. She is as fallible as you and I. You know she was born mortal.
No! You are wrong! She plans to unite the city.
You have just destroyed the one thing holding it together!
You are wrong! Why is the seed in my hands and not yours? Get to the White Spire. Give the command.
seal the streets and don't let them follow me.
No! Damn it!
Ulve!
She's headed for the spire. We must stop her.
You've seen the power she wields, Cicero. We cannot...
We must try!
But the coach!
The coach cannot move through the collapsed streets. We go on foot. Tell the twins to find a way to the registry and meet us there.
Là, ça commence à sonner la fin de l'histoire. Ils viennent de tuer ce qu'ils considéraient à peu près comme sa mère ou comme comme une personne de la famille. Ah ouais, mais là, on va aller vous la péter, votre ville. C'est leur ville, ça? On va aller leur péter, leur ville de tapette.
Ages. We were too late.
No.
Oh, peut-être pas. C'est peut-être pas leur ville. Bien sûr, on va fouiller un peu dans le background parce que des fois, c'est des petits cachotiers.
No, 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 no!
Ils ont buté tout le monde, bordel de merde. Non, c'est pas leur...
Tristan! More behind!
C'est ma ville, c'est la flèche, ok, c'est la flèche. Ah putain, la flèche
For the
blanche.
light!
Bien joué, Tipoun.
Cicero!
Tu veux que j'aille retourner voir Tipoel? Ah, c'est sûr qu'ils vont me renvoyer à l'intérieur. J'ai pas peur.
We need to get out of here. Cicero, focus! We've lost it, Cicero. The spire is gone. There's nothing you can do. We need a place to go.
Seymour's throne.
What?
The crown needs to come together. It's the only way.
But...
Apologies, sir. Oh, ages!
You found a clear road?
Is that?
Toads!
Yes, sir, we did.
Take us to Seymour's throne. Now!
Cicero, what is going on? Cicero, talk to me, please.
We lost the Hall of Songs.
What do you mean, lost? Cicero!
Destroyed.
What?
How did you lose the spire?
Avestus wanted to make sure Lucia hadn't survived the sunken star. Sent out Portieri to scour the rubble. I told him not to, but... Mirabas? Cicero.
She's dead, Tristan. Mirabas is dead, as are most of the songstresses. The singing tree has been defiled. We've lost the spire, and we're up against a madwoman who has the power to create masquerades. And the only way we're going to be able to stand up against her is if we unite a city that's been broken for as long as anyone alive remembers. That's what's going on.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Cicero, about the sunken star.
I don't want to hear it. You almost killed me! I don't think Being silent is too much to ask for. Stay here. I'm going inside. Make sure it's safe.
Safe from what? The throne's been empty for decades.
Just stay here.
Come on.
Cicero.
Tout
Calden.
le monde est là.
Oli. He woke up and the first thing he did was rush out of the estiguary.
He refused to speak to us, focused only on bringing us here.
Here.
That triangle that you saw on the mural.
Seymour's throne.
We weren't expecting to see you here.
She has the seed. It was in the singing tree. She got there first.
Ages.
The hall has been destroyed. Mirabas is dead.
What?
No. What is left for us?
The only way we stand a chance against Lucia is by bringing the city together.
You intend to unite the guilds?
Yes. I'll take 2 of you. We will secure the throne to make space for the crown. The others must go to the guilds.
How are you certain they will listen?
They must have heard word of the chaos by now. They will want an explanation.
And if they don't?
Make them.
And the knife?
We will deal with that after the throne is secured. With or without the artifacts, we are nothing without the support of the guilds now.
Then make your choice, so we can act quickly.
We need to secure the area. Tristan needs some space to take care of Avestus.
Faye! Of course. I'm ready.
Hold your ground! Come on! Got this!
That should be the last of them.
The Masquerades are being created.
Yes, my lady.
The White Spire has been taken. Our powers grow by the second. And yet...
You never told me how he fit into your plan.
It is sufficient to know that all is well.
That is not good enough.
It must be.
The blood of my people is on my hands. Our culture is in ruins because of me.
You love this city.
More than you know.
And if it falls, when you had the chance to save it, have faith, my child.
Elle fait quelque chose qu'elle voudrait pas faire, détruire la ville qu'elle aime tant. La flèche blanche, ses guildes, son monde.
The crown is assembling. I can't believe they actually agreed to come. How are you?
Fine.
I mean it.
So do I.
Word is at the streets already. People aren't sure what to do, now that the Hall of Songs is gone.
Is Vasco finished with Oli?
I don't know.
Call him in.
Is there anything else you need?
No. Where is he?
Scouting the premises, looking for the entrance.
Into what?
This place was a prison, back in his days. The knife is somewhere inside it.
But he's told you what it does?
The Dementicate believed that the artifacts were Viennav, physical representations of various aspects of their god, Breag. The heart was a representation of the ideal that was free will. By itself, it achieves little, but when paired with purpose, it can work wonders.
Like create masquerades?
Yes, with the seed, which was an embodiment of progress, of growth. Just those two artifacts are enough to create masquerades from souls, to help them ascend.
How do they work?
Like any other masquerade. With the heart and the seed on a face, all it takes is some mental effort, some will, and...
And we turn into masquerades?
Yes.
By the light, how are we supposed to stand up against something like that?
The knife?
Yes. It is the counterbalance. Instead of progress, it is stasis. Instead of growth, it is death.
Death?
In a permanent sense. Using the seed gave their souls motility. From Fae to Mist, and Mist to Fae. They'd never truly die.
And the lands would be filled with Fae, too. They would just keep coming back.
Which is why the knife was sent down. With the heart, it has the ability to destroy masquerades and Fae, and leave nothing behind.
Well, that doesn't help us.
There's more. The seed and the knife have properties on their own as well. In line with its purpose of progress and growth, the seed enhances the bearer's soul, expands and deepens the connections they have with masquerades.
I witnessed Lucia branding earth in the Hall of Songs. She's supposed to be a firebrand.
And the knife?
It is the idea of death or stagnation. By itself, it grants stasis of the soul. Prevents it from ascending, as it were.
It'll stop us from being turned into masquerades?
Yes.
Then that's our answer. We need the knife if we're going to stand up against Lucia.
And Oli will lead us to it. Once he remembers where the entrance is. In the meantime...
Sir, the crown's gathered. They're waiting for you.
I'm on my way.
Sir.
What's up, mon Stéphane? Comment est-ce qu'il va, buddy? Comment est-ce qu'il va, mon chum? Ben oui, super bien, super bien. Non, non, ça va, c'est réinitialisation. Calique, c'est quoi, je m'enligne vers le dernier boss, peut-être? Je m'y attends, j'espère y arriver bientôt. Ah, ben merci. Ben, malheureusement, on va reprendre. On était supposé fêter ça hier, il n'y a plus comme la marde. On va refêter ça, on va fêter ça en chum sûrement la semaine prochaine.
It's true. The streets are rife with the knowledge.
The city is in shock. We need to assure our peoples that everything will be all right.
Puis je vais fêter en famille un peu plus tard.
The nexus of our history, the sole thing in this city that binds us together, has been desecrated.
By mask runners, no less. We should have seen this coming.
We did, 5 years ago, and we quelled it then.
You call this quelled? This is what happens when we allow ourselves to be governed by such a pathetic body.
Please, Varpravia, that is not what we're here to discuss.
Oh, that is exactly what we are here to...
Enough. The Inspectore has arrived.
Bon, ben, c'est le temps de rallier tous les clans à notre bebelle, puis ça va sentir la bataille finale en tabaslac.
Finally. Please, Cicero, this room has been desperate for a voice of reason.
And an explanation.
What do you know?
The Hall of Songs has been defiled by
Puis,
mask
joue à quoi
runners.
c'est en set?
The singing tree is bleeding, and most of the songstresses are dead.
No word on why or how they
Nice.
managed to do that.
I have told you already. It is because of the way the registry has oppressed them.
J'ai acheté 9 petits jeux dans la bannière des jeux indés, dont celui-là.
Both of you, enough. Fill the air with any more of your
9 petits
vitriol,
jeux
and
pas
there
trop
will be no
chers.
room for explanations. Go ahead, Inspectore, please. Is
J'ai la
Pravia
chance de
right
pouvoir en
about the
tester un
intentions
autre
of the mask
aujourd'hui.
runners? It would make sense, seeing as though they've already claimed the spire as their own.
For some of them, perhaps, but as a whole, no. They are not acting out of vengeance. They are in pursuit of power. The destruction you see is merely collateral.
What sort of power is there to be gained in dishonoring our culture?
The power to create
Non.
masquerades.
Moi non plus.
There was an artifact
Me
in the
promène à
singing
gauche
tree
à
left
droite.
behind by the Dementicate.
That allows them to create masquerades?
Yes.
Impossible!
All right, let's assume we believe you. Why did they storm the spire?
To prove their power. To intimidate you, the crown, into obeying them.
There! Vengeance!
No, they have other reasons.
Your lie is running thin, Inspectore.
They believe it is necessary for the city to come together to stand against another cataclysm.
Another cataclysm? Are we of the same mind here?
As in the event that wiped out the Dementicate thousands of years ago?
Yes. And they are willing to spill rivers of blood if it means getting
Bon,
the city under their thumb.
t'as-tu fouillé un peu la bannière des jeux indés? Pour vrai, il y a des beaux petits jeux pas trop chers.
They actually believe
Je me
this?
suis gâté un peu.
That they're
Bon,
going
tu
to
dis des
save
petits
the
jeux
city?
à 2-3 piastres, 1 piastre, 2-3 piastres que
And
je
unless we
finirai sûrement
stand
pas, mais
together, the mask runners are
je vais
going to
tester
swallow
pareil.
the guilds one by one.
And if we stand together?
We need to reclaim the White Spire.
No.
Pravia!
Don't you see what this is?
Si jamais tu veux jouer à de quoi, on a le
Based on our
racing, là,
ignorance
j'ai
of
rien
the
contre
old
non
world,
plus.
created to gain the registry our aid, simply to reclaim the throne that they've lost. There are no artifacts or a coming cataclysm. The truth is simple. The mask runners rebelled, struck out at the heart of the society that's oppressed them, and
Ah, mais
finally
elle conne,
pulled
elle,
their
putain.
wits together and claimed the spire as
Oh,
their own.
ça va, Mollo? Devant-moi là.
Now
Excuse,
the
papy, attends,
scum of the White
papa, il va
Spire
t'arranger ça.
have woven a tale in an attempt at winning back their control over us. But to that I say...
It is true.
And here I thought you'd lost your voice.
Fabio, what do you mean? All the Inspectore speaks of is all true.
How can you say that?
I've had an agent that has been traveling with him. I've heard her accounts, and at first I was skeptical as well.
Ah, parce que je t'ai défoncé le cul, tu dis ça, toi?
And you will come to see the sense in it. It explains some of the mysteries
T'es
of our
chanceux
land.
de péter le fion aussi.
So you've known about this for a while, then?
And you kept it from us?
We were supposed to be better than this, Fabio. I acted in the interest of my people. You would have done the same. You acted in the interest of your guild. The people of the city are your people. That is what the crown is supposed to stand for.
Y a pas tort.
Stop! I understand I have wronged the crown by my actions. But all is shadow under the light of the present.
Fabio, you believe him?
I do. And if you could, for a moment,
Je pense que si j'aurais pas réussi à le battre,
Altus pride
l'histoire se
and
serait
admit there
peut-être
are
virée
things of the
autrement.
past you do not know. Pravia?
I will not commit to a deluded fool's plan.
M'a pété la vieille. Elle se crame avec ton clan de marde. Ah, j'imagine qu'il faut que j'aille la convaincre. Va chier, bitch. Convaincre à grand coup de claque sans la gueule.
Pravia, wait!
Eh oui, il faut que j'aille la convaincre. Putain. Ouais, fait que tu l'as-tu checké la petite banneuse des jeux indés pour le fun?
This
Trouver
city
des belles
needs
petites pépites,
you.
moi.
This is about more than just the registry. More than your pride.
Il y a des jeux que je voulais aussi depuis un bout.
You will not win my people over with lies.
Ah, mais elle est complètement conne. Ah, ça vaut la peine, pour vrai, j'ai trouvé des belles bebelles. Je peux te donner quelques noms si tu veux, mais ça veut pas dire que ça va être ton style non plus.
To gather an army.
Mais quand même, Death Door, que je voulais depuis un bout, qui est en spécial en ce moment dans cette bebelle-là. Death Door, c'est genre un petit jeu, je pense que c'est un roguelike. Je suis pas sûr, il me semble que c'est un roguelike. Qui a de l'air quand même assez hot, merci. J'en ai une couple. The Ascent. Qu'est-ce que j'ai pris? J'ai pris, je sais pas si tu m'entends toujours, là. Masquerada Song of the Shadow. Dark Devotion. Ça, c'est un Metroidvania. Les Chroniques de la guerre de Lodos. Deadlight au labyrinthe. Oh, c'est dégueulasse en français. Deadlight in Wonder Labyrinth. The Chronicle. Lui aussi, c'est un Metroidvania. Dead Door, que ça faisait un bout que je voulais. Lost Castle. Il y a de l'air comique. Shalnor Legend. Sacred Land, qui a de l'air un petit peu un petit vieux Zelda du SNES. Un autre jeu qui ressemble un peu à Zelda du SNES. Anodine, mais c'était des jeux à genre 1 ou 2 piastres. The Ascent, qui est un jeu qui m'intéressait, qui était en spécial. The Labyrinth, Liberate. Et le jeu que j'ai fini, v'là pas grand temps, genre qui était Timeless. Non, Time Spinner. C'était l'autre bubble que j'ai fini v'là pas longtemps, que je me suis acheté aussi dans cette bannière-là.
Raise the call for your people.
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
Le 3,
Did
ouais.
you change her mind?
No,
Ils l'ont donné gratis, je
sitting
pense, pendant
around
un bout.
despairing isn't going to either. Any
Je
more
pense que j'ai eu
time we
gratis,
give
moi.
the Dactites is time for them to strengthen their army.
Sur une bannière PS
We need to
Plus.
stop them quickly. Altus be damned.
Inspectore, you of all understand the DHA's stance on the altars.
Avec la
but
fille,
even
celle-là.
I know that they have one of Umber's strongest armies.
You are the leaders of the city, the people who are its custodians. If you will not stand up for the land you call home, who will?
Sunken stones, he's right. What of you, Cicero? What are your plans?
Lucia has 2 of the 3 artifacts.
Ouais, ça, moi je l'ai eu gratis avec en étant sur PlayStation Plus il y a quelques années, ils l'ont donné à Manny.
Ages be with us all.
Ouais, ouais. Non, non, pour vrai, ils ont des bonnes bebelles. Tu l'as pas, il est très bon, Darksiders 3. Je t'aime le style. Le petit style God of War un peu, si t'aimes ça. Hein. Très bon, 4 piastres pas cher. 5 piastres, God Will Fall. Ah non, il y a des très belles petites trouvailles à faire. Moi, je cherche aussi beaucoup des Metroidvania, là, pis c'est celui que j'ai vu en spécial, j'ai fait comme... Ah! Il est à 20... D'habitude, il est à 33 piastres, il est à 20 balles. J'ai fait comme... c'est les chroniques de Edil... Labyrinthe, je sais pas quoi. Pour vrai, il y a de l'air, ça fucking coche. J'ai hâte de voir ça. Graphiquement, il m'intrigue. On dirait un peu un jeu japonais, par contre, là. Ça, je suis moins dans ces styles-là, mais...
Lift mechanism?
Former ma gueule m'a laissé
The Mentacate had some fine technology.
And no one knew about this?
They did, they just didn't know what it was.
I suppose it's easy to pass it off as just another quaint part of history.
Does it know how to use it?
Shade?
Ages. Every hour I realize just how little we know about their culture.
Just their culture. Their entire world is a mystery to us, my dear. Their technology, their stories, their magics.
Focus, you two.
Right. So, it's a two-way mechanism. Oli's activated it so that it'll take us down.
Into the prison?
The son of the old emperor had once been housed here. He hadn't agreed with his father's turnaround on his view about the artifacts. But his father couldn't bring himself to kill his son.
So he locked him away for eternity?
Well, just until the cataclysm, yes?
2 of you can follow me down, along with Oli.
Dira si tu trouves des belles petites pépites.
In case anything happens.
Je vais le faire, je vais aller checker, ça se peut que j'aille passer. Ok, là, si on s'en va, par exemple, dans les prisons du Bebel, toi, c'est désolé, mais c'est que toi, tu ramasses le cul. Et 2 tanks, personnellement, je pense que c'est pas trop. Je vais me promener avec 2 tanks. Ça va être le... Oui. Je vais m'accompagner de 2 fucking tanks. Désolé, les hitters, ça va être moi le hitter. Moi et mes invocations. Trône de Semora, sous le premier niveau. Ça sent la fin.
Where do you think the knife is?
Dans ton cul.
Start looking and we'll find out.
What's happening?
Brace yourself!
Cicero!
Oh là, défoncer l'ascenseur, bordel de merde. Après, faut pas faire l'allusion que parce que c'est un roguelike, je vais l'aimer. Il y a des roguelikes que je check puis je fais comme... Personnellement, dans le cul, mon gars. Ouais, pour vrai, ouais. Je l'ai pris tout de suite. Mais c'en était un que je savais que je prendrais. J'avais déjà vu du gameplay un petit peu. Je m'étais déjà teasé un peu. Mais je savais que je le prendrais. J'ai juste attendu qu'il soit en spécial. Là, il l'est. Je l'ai pris. Ouais, non, puis pour vrai, il a de l'air un peu gore, un peu... Il est beau graphiquement quand même là, pour un jeu indé. Puis une belle mécanique de jeu, très speedy, comme je les aime. Pour vrai, je l'ai pris. Je savais que je le voudrais le jeu, fait que tant qu'elle payait plein prix, là, il est en spécial, je l'ai pris. Vaut la peine, je le sais d'avance qu'il vaut la peine.
Hang tight, Cicero. We'll find a way.
I'll be here, of course. Come on, the knife isn't going to find itself.
Come at me!
Je me pose de là, il va faire mal, petit gars. Tassez-vous, bande de connards. Ouais, bitch, je vais te la péter ta gueule, mais tout seul. Die, motherfucker, die. Prochain. Ciao. Ciao. On y va à fond, la caisse. Ciao.
I thought the throne was supposed to be free of faith.
If things were the way they were supposed to be.
Ouais.
I suppose you're right.
Ouais, c'est là qu'on devrait être, mais justement parce que c'est là qu'on devrait être, c'est là où c'est que je vais pas aller tout de suite. Non, il y en a une couple, je pourrais pas te dire, t'aimes-tu ça toi les Metroidvania? Parce que moi j'aime bien ça, mais les belles petites pépites que j'ai trouvées, je te dirais à matin, c'était pas mal des Metroidvania. Enculé. Pogne les dons, flout, hein, bitch! Dans ta gueule! Pas te la ramasser. Vous êtes trop nombreux sur sa gueule, j'arrive pas à l'atteindre. Ciao! Ah, c'est d'un bord ou de l'autre. Ah ouais, mais là, là, ça fout la merde, hein. Au moins, j'ai pu trouver quelque chose. Bon, gars, on va y aller à gauche. Bon, ben, attends 2 secondes. Check, yeah. The Chronicle of Lodos War. D-E-E-D-L-I-T. In Wonder Labyrinth. Marque juste ça, je pense que tu vas le trouver. D-E-E-D-L-I-T. In Wonder Labyrinth. Tu devrais le trouver. Ça, c'est la petite trouvaille que j'ai faite un matin. Puis Dark Devotion. Dark, D-A-R-K, et Devotion, D-E-V-O-T-I-O-N. Celui-là est un petit peu moins hot, mais quand même avait de l'air bien. Puis je suis pas sûr si c'est un... j'ai Lost Castle. Je peux aller voir plus, c'est quoi là? L-O-S-T, espace C-A-S-T-L-E. Ça, je t'ai nommé tantôt. The Ascent, je te conseille, il est en spécial si tu si aimes le style de ces bebelles-là. Pour vrai, The Ascent, T-H-E, espace A-S-C-E-N-T. Et le dernier que j'ai trouvé qui est quand même qui a de l'air pas pire, c'est Liberate, L-I-B-E-R-A-T-E-D. Les autres, c'est des petits jeux à la Zelda, là. Je pense pas que ça va vraiment t'intéresser. Mais ça, c'est des petites trouvailles que j'ai faites qui avaient de l'air à péter des culs pas si mal.
Ollie, if you would.
Après, c'est des styles que moi j'aime, mais comme j'ai dit, c'est pas parce que moi j'aime ça. Il y a un boss! C'est même pas un boss en plus, PD. Ah ouais, c'est un boss, c'est un boss, c'est un boss. Bréon. Étincelle Bréon. Invulnérable, comment ça qui est invulnérable, l'enfant de chienne? Il a fait la même espèce de bébelle et il va faire venir ces putains de crétins. Pétez-moi ça. Laissez-le pas avoir sa putain de life, là. C'est le même qui Laissez-le pas avoir sa putain de life. Ah, pele! Taille, bitches! Je suis la loi!
There, stare.
Moi, quand j'ai... Bon, ben, si tu veux voir les deux autres que j'ai pogné, que j'ai trouvé hot, qui avaient du sens, en fait. Celui que je trouve qui a le plus de sens, c'est Shalnor Legend. Donc, S-H-A-L-N-O-R, espace Legend, L-E-G-E-N-D-S, espace Sacred Land, S-A-C-R-E-D, espace L-A-N-D-S. Ça, pour vrai, pas cher, puis qui a vraiment de l'air d'un Zelda revisité un petit peu. Il y a de l'air popé, puis l'autre c'est Anodine, A-N-O-D-Y-N-E, Anodine. Mais lui, il a de l'air un petit peu moins hot, mais je pense qu'il était genre 1 piastre, puis à 1 piastre, ben... À 1 piastre, je ferme ma gueule, puis je le teste. Je veux dire, s'il est pas bon, il est pas bon, là. À 1 piastre, je me ferais pas chier. S'il est bon, ben il est bon, putain, à 1 piastre, j'aurais rien perdu, là. C'est les petites trouvailles que j'ai faites. C'est les 9 petites trouvailles que j'ai faites dans Bebel. J'ai trouvé pas qu'il y avait de l'air pas pire. J'ai dû avoir 9 jeux pour à peu près 100 balles avec les taxes. Ah oui, ça c'est bon, ça c'est bon, ça c'est bon. Masquerade, bitches. 100 balles, j'ai dû avoir 9 jeux, avec à peu près 10 à 15 piastres le jeu. Pas trop pire. Pas trop pire. Ça rentre dans des prix raisonnables.
Ages. What is this? It looks like a studio of some sort.
It's Umbric. Someone's been here before. Look around. See what you can find.
Alright. Hey, si tu me permets, je vais te laisser aller voir ça. Si tu veux jaser, je reviens dans même pas 5 minutes. Je vais juste prendre une petite pause pour moi. Puis tu vas voir, je sais pas si tu les as notés. Au pire, tu reviendras un petit peu avant dans mon live stream. Puis quand je donne les noms, tu vas voir si ça t'intéresse. Mais pour vrai, le petit Deadlight in je sais pas trop quoi, labyrinthe, là. Il a de l'air fucking sacoche. C'est lui qui a de l'air un peu plus japonais. Mais c'est lui que j'ai hâte d'essayer. C'est putainement lui que j'ai hâte d'essayer. On se rejoint, mon Stéphane. Prends soin de toi. Sinon, ben, bonne journée. Puis check ça pour vrai, la bannière. Moi, je trouve qu'elle a valu la peine. 9 petits jeux pour 100 balles. C'est pas trop cher. Je vais avoir des bons petits jeux à essayer pas mal pendant un petit bout.